Hey, so I want to make a quick video to show you how to make some of these bottle lamps. This is the lead. It comes in black, gold, silver. Black is probably the most common. Anyways, get a bottle of this. Get the colors you need for your design. Lights, $2.99. Use the green ones for green bottles. Use the white ones for clear bottles. You will need some hardware. This is just a number 8 washer and a number 8 3/4 inch screw. Screwdriver. This is a hanger that is used to thread your lights once you're finished with the bottle. And you're going to put your screw into the end of this cork, and it goes at the top. So it pulls up half the strand goes in here, and it'll hold the lights up in the bottle. Okay, now we got to put a hole in the bottle. Okay, this is a clear tote that has a lid that I cut half the lid off, and I put a guide hole. It's really worn because I've done over 100 bottles. But this is the drill bit. It is a tiled bit that's got diamond edged. About $26 maybe, 27 bucks. It used to be about the size of this bit. See, it's a lot more worn because I've used it a lot. But this helps guide it because you want to make sure the water comes over the top of the bottle. And then you slide it where you position your hole on the back of the bottle, right in the middle, toward the bottom. Pretty sure it's a 3/4 inch bit. And you're going to put it in your guide hole. And you're going to hold the neck of the bottle tight with this hand so it doesn't turn. And then use the guide hole to get your drill going. And just keep drilling until you feel it pop through. You'll probably see it bubble a little bit. This bottle I have in here already has a hole in it. But you're going to make sure that the top of this bottle is underwater. Okay, so you just drill straight down into it. All right, so the next step is going to be drawing on the bottle. Okay, what I do is I use a Sharpie marker. If you make a mistake, have a wet sponge that has a little scrubby on top. You can just wipe it right off right away and then wipe it clean and dry with your paper towel and then keep drawing. So we'll come up with something that's easy and quick. So I found a design I kind of like. I've never done a pineapple. There's a pineapple here with a heart underneath it. So we're going to do a takeoff of this on that bottle. A great way to get ideas is to type in your idea and put stained glass. The Sharpie marker, and now what we're going to do is take the liquid lead. I always move from left to right since I'm right-handed because you're holding the bottle like this and you don't want to smear the lead when you put it on. Okay, so this is the Gallery Glass lead. Sometimes what I do, the first time I ever did it, the hole wasn't big enough and it came out really slow and it was really hard on my hand. Take a nail and put it in the top and just kind of swirl it around a little bit. It just gives you a little bit better, it comes out better out of the bottle. So anyways, so when you put the lead on, you're going to, again, I work left to right, and you're just going to squeeze it. And lay the lead on the line. And you'll get used to it. First couple I did, it smeared and I had the nose of it too close to the bottle. But as you can see, the lead goes on right onto the line. Okay, so while I was putting lead on this, just wanted to show you a quick something. In the top here, it got really smudged because the lead ran out and blurted all over the place, which it happens. Q-tips is a great way to clean up. You can just kind of scrape up the excess so it doesn't dry on there, and then clean out your inside of your lines. But anyways, I just wanted to show you that tip. So you can just kind of fix your problem. And so now we're kind of back on track. So I just wanted to show you that little tip. Telling all my deepest and darkest secrets to you guys. But I think that'll be helpful. So see, cleaned up, now I'm ready to go again. Okay, so there's our pineapple. Remember, I just used a Sharpie marker, and whatever line I saw with the Sharpie marker, I just put the lead tip over top of it and laid it on as evenly as I could. So I picked like this for the middle of the pineapple, and a couple different shades of green just to make the top a little more interesting. I got red for my red heart there on the bottom. This is crystal clear. When you're done with all of your coloring, you're just going to swirl this around just anyhow you want around these clear areas of the bottle, you know, where there's no design. It'll just make your light refract out more interestingly. Okay, so we're going to start off with this green. And make sure you don't lay your hand across that lead. Mine's not quite all the way dry. But just position your bottle so that you can, you know, rest your hand or whatever you need to do. See how it comes out liquid? You're just going to put it evenly in there. Okay, so you see how it's evenly in between the lines there? So you can put your hair dryer on low if you want to. And just kind of set it real quick. And then you can just keep going. That way you don't have the fear of it running out of the lines or doing anything like that. Okay, so I'm going to alternate colors, just like I said, to add just a little bit more interest to the green. So we'll put a little bit of darker green in here. And then a little light green and dark green, just kind of to show maybe a little bit of shadowing or something of the greenery. Okay, so you can see basically what the liquid color looks like. Put a little hair dryer on it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this, and I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. All right, so this should give you an idea as to what it looks like. The color's not dry. It's got a ways to go. It'd probably take a few hours to really get dry. But this is what the pineapple looks like at this point. To finish it, take Gallery Glass Crystal Clear. It comes in a bigger size too, because you're going to do a lot of these if you use a lot of this color. And what I'm going to do is just kind of swirl it. Just, you know, any way you want. Okay, there's no rhyme or reason. It's just kind of all throughout the entire clear part, okay? And again, all this is going to do, it's going to dry crystal clear, and it's going to refract the light differently. So you can see there's, you know, it's just kind of a quick and, you know, back and forth. And then before you turn the bottle, you don't want it all running crazy, so get your dryer on low and just spot get it. See how I ran a little bit right there? Again, it's going to dry clear, so I'm not crazy worried about this. Be different if it was a color, but so I'm just going to kind of hit this on low to set it, and then I'll let you see what it looks like when I'm done. Okay, so you can see the texturing now of all the crystal clear stuff. You just do the whole front and back that is not colored. So when it dries again, it will dry clear. And next thing we got to do is put the lights in. So let this dry a little bit, and then I'll show you how we put the light in. When we do the lights, get the 20 mini lights. That's the kind of kit you're going to need. Again, these are from Hobby Lobby, and they're $2.99. So collect your coupons. Okay, since this is not a wine bottle, this actually is a Goldschlager bottle. You've got to make sure you get a cork that's going to not fall through the hole. So this loosely fits in here, which is nice. So if I have to change the lights out, it's super easy to remove it. But you don't want to push it all the way down in there, because it's just going to rest and hold a light set of lights. So here's your flat washer, your number 8, and there's a 3/4 inch screw. What I do is put this in, just screw this into the end of your cork. And leave enough here so that you can throw half the strand and tighten it to hold the lights up. So I'll show you how to do that. All right, so take your light strand, plug it in first. Make sure all your lights light up, because you don't want to put it in your bottle and then have to take it out. I take it and I fold it in half and find a midpoint of the strand, which is going to be up here. And I just mark that light because I'm going to hook that light with my hanger. So this is just a broken down hanger that has a little hook in it. So you just put the hook down into the bottle. You take your midpoint and feed your light into the bottle. Okay. So now all I'm going to do is just kind of feed individual lights in there until all of them are in, and then I'll hook the top up to the cork. I just tend to alternate between the strands. Okay, so now you can see that I've got the strand out of the top. It's a double strand. You see 2 loops there? Take one of them and take your cork that's got your washer and your screw in it, and then feed half the loop behind the washer and tighten the cork up. Okay, so that's holding it just snug enough. And then you can just push this back into the bottle. Okay, so that's how it's going to look on top. And just finish feeding all of the lights into the bottle, and you're ready to plug it in. So this is our pineapple. It's got a ways to go to dry. You can see the color beginning to get clearer. The clear on the sides is about see-through, so that's good. That's about done. But these bottles were made a long time ago here, so you can see how see-through the color gets. It's very translucent. And you can also see the texturing that's in these bottles, and it does refract the light really, really well. So I hope that was very helpful, and happy bottle lamp making.